it was a role that people remember even today. Everybody, when I meet my fans, they tell me, oh, we can't forget you as Unni Archa. You have done like, again, I give the credit to Director Hariharan and MT Vasudevan Nair, and also to Mammootty for supporting me. Any role you give me, my husband laughs at me. I'm like a horse with blinkers on. You give me a role, I can't see left or right. It's the role which matters. So when I was doing Unni Archa, I was breathing Unni Archa, eating Unni Archa, sleeping Unni Archa.
15 വർഷമായി അമേരിക്കയിലാണെന്ന് ഓൾറെഡി സൂചിപ്പിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഇനി നമ്മുടെ ഏഷ്യാനെറ്റ് പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക് ഇവിടെ എന്താണ് മാധവിയുടെ ലൈഫ് സ്റ്റൈൽ എന്ന് പറയാമോ?
വളരെ ബിസി ലൈഫ് സ്റ്റൈലാണ്. Actually, I'm more busier than when I was an actress. My husband and me, we own 2 pharmaceutical companies. So I joined the company 10 years back. I'm the president of both the companies. So we travel all over the world, my husband and me. And I have 3 daughters, Tiffany, who's 12, who's a singer, Priscilla, who's 7, and Evelyn, who's 5. So 3 daughters, and they keep me busy with their singing lessons, with their swimming lessons, with their dancing lessons, with their sports, and piano, guitar. Wow. and the business and the family takes up a lot of time, but 2 things I'd like to do myself. That is, no nanny for my kids. I am their nanny. I like to take care of them 24/7. When I'm traveling on business, I try to take them with me, or me and my husband travel separately. When he's traveling, I'm here, or when I'm traveling, he's here. And cooking.
You cook?
I cook.
Wow.
Every single day.
You do?
I do. Because my husband, I never cooked in my life because I was working from the time I was 5.
Right. Yeah.
When I got married, I realized I have a husband who's a total homebody. He likes, even if I make a sandwich, he likes it. So I had to learn cooking. So now I make food for my children every single day. The best compliment I got from my 5-year-old was, we were all talking, what's your favorite food? And my daughter says, she's 5. She says, the most favorite restaurant for me is my Maya's kitchen. And that was a compliment for me. Exactly, because I cook for them with so much love and such a nurturing feeling. And life is different now, but it's totally. There is no rest for me anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
See, when I was acting, I was busy acting. Now I'm busy taking care of my husband and children and my home.
Other
And
life.
yeah, I think again there are phases in life, and I believe in living those phases to the fullest. See, when I was an actress, I only concentrated on acting. There was no other distraction for me. And now that I'm married, my concentration is on my husband, my children, and my home. And the next phase would be when my children would be married, then I'll be a grandmother, then I can take care of my grandchildren. So there are phases, and I think we should very gracefully move from phase to phase rather than hanging on to what you were. I can't be an actress all my life. I've been a spiritual person from the time I was very young. I believe in living in the present, not past, not future, present, now. So right now I'm really enjoying being a mother and a wife and a businesswoman.
ലോകമെമ്പാടും ഉള്ള മലയാളി പ്രേക്ഷകരെ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ കരയിപ്പിച്ച ഒരു കഥാപാത്രമാണല്ലോ മാധവി ചെയ്തത്, ആകാശദൂതിൽ. അതിനെക്കുറിച്ചൊന്ന് പറയാമോ?
First of all, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to each and every person who has seen the movie, because if I had to do that role now, I would do it totally different. Because when I did Akashadutta, I was not married, I was not a mother, so I was basically shamming. It was something which I said, if I was married, if I had children, if I had cancer, how would I react? So I feel I cheated the audience, If I had to do that role now I know what being a wife is, what being a mother is. I would do it totally differently. But if I still did a good job, then thank you. But Akashaduta was a very interesting role. C.B. Malayal was the director,
Right.
and when he asked me to do that role, I said yes, it was a very interesting role. But it was while I was enacting the role is when I realized how profound that role was. It was not one of those run-of-the-mill kind of roles,
Right.
you know. I remember my mother, after she watched the movie, she didn't pray to God for a whole week.
Oh.
She said, you asked for one day. ഒരു ദിവസമാണ് നിങ്ങൾ, കേട്ടത്. അത്, God did not give you. So she was angry. I said, no, you should not be angry with God. It was the role. It was a story.
ചാച്ചനും അമ്മയില്ലാതെ നിങ്ങൾക്കിവിടെ കഴിയാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഓരോ മക്കൾക്കും ഓരോ വീട്, ഒരുപാട് സ്നേഹമുള്ള ചാച്ചനും അമ്മയും, നല്ല ആഹാരം, നല്ല വസ്ത്രം, നല്ല സ്കൂള്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വേറെ എവിടെയും പോണ്ട, അമ്മയുടെ കൂടെ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മതി.
It was only picture release ആയ ശേഷമാണ് I realized how much it affected people. I have at least 10,000 people have stopped drinking alcohol after that movie was released. Because I got the letters, and I was told men don't cry easily, would come out of the theater and break down right outside the theater, So I'm happy that that movie basically was to make people realize how important a family is, how important a wife and children are, what it means to lose somebody, So I was amazed at the good effect it had. Good effect, not bad, but
Right.
good effect it had on people. Even my husband, when we got married, because it was an arranged marriage, I didn't wanted him to watch any of my movies because he was marrying Madhavi, the girl,
Right.
not Madhavi, the actress. So I didn't wanted him to watch any of my movies. But when we went to India, everybody was saying, oh, your wife, we are a great fan of hers, we watched this movie, that movie. And one day he looked at me and said, can you show me one movie? One movie. So that when your fans come and talk to me, I say, yes, I saw her on screen. So Akashaduta was the movie I showed him.
Oh.
It was, I'm not, fluttered by anybody or flustered by anybody. That's the right word. I'm not flustered by anything or anybody. But that movie, it was a theater for 300 people, and it was just my husband and me sitting. And all through the movie, I was sitting like this.
Oh.
Because I was worried I was more concerned about what his reaction would be.
He see you as an actress?
Yeah, what would he say? Oh my God, And after the movie is finished, he looked at me and said, oh my God, you are a great actress. Don't stop acting. Don't stop acting. He said that, don't stop acting. And now as soon as I got married, there were other roles being offered, and I looked at him and said, can I go to India? And he's like, no. I said, you only said don't stop acting. And he says, no, I need you here. So I couldn't act after that because I couldn't stay away from him. But acting is my passion. I definitely would want to act again. Yes, I would definitely like to. But when, I'm not sure. But I will. I'm an actress.
Exactly.
It comes naturally. Acting is my passion. Any role, like Gandhari is one role I should not forget to mention.
Right.
It was a role of a dawn, a lady dawn kind of thing. It was so thrilling, It was such an interesting role to me.